have never, ever been lied about that. Besides Alice, like, I can't think of anybody who would just go out there and say some shit like that. Motherfucker, you better be ready to go to court and defend yourself, and I'm not fucking playing, and I'm not fucking kidding whatsoever. God damn it, Cock can get to the back of the line. I don't give a fuck about some fights in the street, motherfucker. I'm suing your fucking ass if you said that on air tonight. I guarantee you, and I'm not fucking kidding at all. I promise to God I'm suing your fucking ass if you said that on air tonight. Period. So that's my statement, if that's what was said. Now, you never know, because Medicare just says whatever the fuck, like, makes up shit that people, like, I don't even know if that's what was said. But if that was said, you're getting sued, and I'm not fucking around. I'm not fucking around at all, motherfucker.
Yeah, sounds like
fuck
a little bit of defamation there.
Yeah, well, you know what? It ain't worth fucking with Alice, because that homeless bitch, I don't give a fuck. Whatever. You know what? She'll, who cares? Who knows what'll happen with her? But I don't give a fuck. But I know.
Hustlin' Russian sent $3. Did you hear Sam Hyde is making an RPG video game?
I did.
Are you gonna be a companion in the game? I want you to have a special ability where you start shooting two pistols while yelling America first, bitch.
That would be funny, and then Donald Trump will be in it, and then Alex Jones will be in it, and then all my favorite z-celebs will be in it. And then Alex Jones will be like, chemicals in the water turn the freaking frogs gay. Fucking stupid ass idiot. Fuck is wrong with you people? You think that's what his game's gonna be, stupid idiot?
Oh no! What?
Say, you know, pulling the first Jenga block.
By the way, you mentioned Medicare, and I'm literally reading his timeline, and I swear to God, I guess Gator's on with Rant. He said this never happened. Like, I don't even know where he got this from at all. He said he grabbed his pregnant girlfriend by her throat while he was drunk and high and dragged her out of the house. What? Is the claim that Medicare is making on Twitter, which I don't even know, like, that's just complete fantasy. Like, I don't even know where that came from in the slightest. I mean, like, literally, they're just making up complete fan fiction. And Gator did this. The whole reason I put his information out there, now I didn't dox him myself, but I put out that he was in Carolina and that his name's Brian and all this stuff. And then Zoom doxed him the next day. The reason I did that was because he was on Kino Casino, and he's like, yeah, I know for a fact that Ralph runs Pantsu's accounts and this and that, like, literally just making up stuff wholesale. And I was like, okay, well, if you want to just make up shit wholesale and try to fucking, like, torpedo me with just absolute lies. By the way, there's a lot of real shit that I've done that you could talk about. You're just going to go out there and just make shit up? Okay, fuck you. Your information is not private with me. I don't give a fuck. You want to try to lie about me and fucking libel me, bitch? Fuck you. Fuck your information, and I'll be goddamned, because if you actually did fucking say that, you're looking at a fucking lawsuit, goddammit, and I'm not fucking kidding at all, because that's a motherfucking lie. So if that's what Medicare wants to put out there, I know your name, Brian Holloman. I know exactly where you fucking live, motherfucker, and you better have some fucking proof to back that up, and you know you don't fucking have any, you cocksucker, because if you did, it would be everywhere. You're a lying son of a bitch, you fat motherfucking dozen donut eating piece of shit. I have never, ever been lied about that. Besides Alice, like, I can't think of anybody who would just go out there and say some shit like that. Motherfucker, you better be ready to go to court and defend yourself, and I'm not fucking playing, and I'm not fucking kidding whatsoever. God damn it, Cock can get to the back of the line. I don't give a fuck about some fights in the street, motherfucker. I'm suing your fucking ass if you said that on air tonight. I guarantee you, and I'm not fucking kidding at all. I promise to God I'm suing your fucking ass if you said that on air tonight. Period. So that's my statement, if that's what was said. Now, you never know, because Medicare just says whatever the fuck, like, makes up shit that people, like, I don't even know if that's what was said. But if that was said, you're getting sued, and I'm not fucking around. I'm not fucking around at all. Motherfucker.
Yeah, sounds like
fuck
a little bit of defamation there.
Yeah, well, you know what? It ain't worth fucking with Alice, because that homeless bitch, I don't give a fuck. Whatever. You know what? She'll, who cares? Who knows what'll happen with her? I don't give a fuck. But I know where you live, fat boy, and I know what you do for a living, and I know where you went to school, motherfucker. And I will be suing you if you said that tonight, and I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding at all. And if you think I am, test me. It doesn't even matter. Like, you already said it now. If that's what you said, like, there is no testing. You're getting sued. I don't give a fuck. And you may think you can say whatever just because it's me. Well, that ain't the fucking case at all. And you know me personally, and we had personal dealings, and you can't just go out there and make up fucking bullshit like that with malice and try to hurt somebody's career. Fuck you, bitch. That is not legal in the slightest, motherfucker. Fuck
That's
you.
a crazy accusation, by the way.
Well, it's insane. That's what I'm saying. It's fucking outright fucking lies.
That's
so,
like Amber Heard level shit.
And I have to go back and hear it for myself. You know, I want to hear what was said. But if that was the actual quote, fuck, not just fuck, no, goddamn motherfuck, no. So I just want to say that publicly, motherfucker. Yeah, I saw it just now. I wouldn't have seen it on your shitty ass stream with, you know, Rand's leftovers and shit. No, I wouldn't have seen it. But if that's an accurate quote from that old dying faggot in Forest Lake, Minnesota, then you're looking at a fucking case in court, and I'm not fucking kidding at all. So I'll leave that there. Now let's talk about the Satanists. First off, hold on.
He's saying all the same shit you've been saying.
Well, he's probably thinking it a lot too, Baked. Yeah. This is a guy whose heart and head is just eat up. It's just eat up with regret and remorse. I don't give a fuck what he says on this air. It is torturing him every fucking night that he sleeps. And you're listening right now, Andy. And I know you are, you cocksucking son of a bitch. I know, motherfucker. I know, motherfucker. I know you can't fucking sleep at night. I don't give a oh, it's just about kicking it with the bros and playing a few games. Fuck that. Fuck that. It's eating you up inside, or you wouldn't have went off like that, you lying motherfucker. Your diatribe, you're a sick fucker is what you are.
Abortions. I think abortions should be cheaper.
We're gonna have a shirt. What would Andy June?
Like on that grass, dude. Like I'm so pissed. He's slowing down the whole fucking highway.
I know, it's fucking fun.
What the fuck is this fucker doing? Non-driving piece of shit, motherfucker. The whole goddamn I-95, because this cocksucker will get out of the fucking way. Bitch, I bet you ain't stopping shit. Cock-sucking motherfucker. Nobody knows rules better than hit me, bitch! Fucking motherfucker! You wanna slow down the highway? I bet you won't fucking hit me, cocksucker! You wanna slow down the highway? Let's go slow then! Let's go slow then, bitch! Thank you, motherfucker! Yeah, you wanna slow down the highway? Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you, motherfucker! Yeah, fuck you, bitch! Fuck you!
Kaya, who's your current? You always have a lolcow on standby. Who's your current?
Ethan Ralph. I would really have to do a deep dive to explain to you guys who he is, but he's the super white trash, just complete scumbag, piece of shit, drug addict, gambling addict, every type of pig imaginable. And his most recent exploits include going to Portugal, getting his ass kicked, coming home, going back to Portugal and getting his ass kicked again, just out of the blue, for no fucking reason. He just keeps going to Portugal to get his ass kicked. Is there a fight club in
Portugal? Why Portugal? What's there for him?
So the first time he went there, he was trying to brag. So he went there to spite another content creator called Warskis. He basically was like, I can go to Portugal anytime. Unlike you, I'm welcome there, and I'm gonna have 5-star days. I'm gonna live like a rich American tourist. So he goes there and gets his ass kicked. He has his orbital bone broken by what many people assume to be a pimp. And ever since then, his eyes have been lopsided. So now he has to wear sunglasses and sigh all the time. So everyone makes fun of him.
Holy fuck! Wait, hold on. You're underselling the damage. So
yeah,
I looked up his Twitter here. His whole fucking face got rearranged from this.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
I'm reading about this guy, and his rap sheet of wacky shit is long as hell.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Well, I've seen this guy's Twitter
He's a fucking
making
creepo.
Yeah, I've seen this guy's Twitter making the worst takes of all time. I didn't realize that he was like an actual figure. I thought he was just one of those verified troll accounts.
He's
all I know
extremely nice
about
on
him-
Twitter. Like, what you see on Twitter is him being extremely tame because he really doesn't want to lose the blue check mark. But he is an absolute just trashy
Holy
person,
fuck.
complete trash bag. Anyway,
He's the
comes
Ralph
back
Retort,
to-
right? That's his show that he runs.
Yeah, the Ralph Retort, right. So he comes back to America. Everyone's obviously making fun of him. He's very upset. He goes on a show with a guy called Mr. Medicare, which maybe you guys may have heard of. He got popular back in the anti-SJW YouTuber era of like 5 years ago or so.
Wasn't he
And
one
for
of the
some
guys
reason-
who ran with Sargon of Akkad? That whole thing?
I don't know.
God, all these
No, I don't
names
think he
sound
ever ran for
familiar.
anything. This guy is anonymous since...
he was one of those guys. Their whole group would they would just make videos where they'd take like SJW news, and then for like an hour, they'd be like,
Yeah,
"Here's
that
what's
part.
going on with this," and just like break it down and like rant about why it's bad.
Yeah,
That was a
pretty
huge
much.
era for YouTube for like 2 whole years or something.
It was, and Mr. Medicare at some point disappeared because apparently he got cancer. So he retired or went into hiatus. So he comes back, kind of, sorta, recently, and he goes on a stream with Ethan Ralph and Mundane Matt, the Boulder King, actually. And Ethan Ralph has this fucking breakdown because I think he was extremely drunk and also high on pills. And he starts crying during the stream that Medicare doesn't love him, and why aren't you my friend anymore, and why are you making fun of me for getting my ass kicked in Portugal, and he completely humiliates himself. If I knew that we were going to talk about this, I would have brought clips. It's amazing. Type it into Google if you're, type it into YouTube if you're listening to this and you're interested. Mundane Matt, Ethan Ralph, or Mr. Medicare or something. It's like a 2-hour stream of him just crying, sitting there, by the way, with his sunglasses. Anyway, and then out of nowhere, last month, he goes back to Portugal, apropos of nothing. Like, I didn't even announce it. No one knows why. All of a sudden, an American just flies to fucking Portugal. But he goes there, and he gets live stream sniped by another IRL streamer, whose name I forget, but they kick his ass. And he talks so much shit because he's white trash, but he looks like... They push him and he stumbles down, and he looks so fat. He looks like a big, fat baby. Just completely falling over and over.
Kaya.
And I don't know if he broke anything that time around.
The only things I remember about Ethan Ralph, I saw a video of him like 6 months ago. This one wasn't in Portugal. He was doing a speech somewhere, and he got punched at that speech and fell over. And
oh yeah.
So he gets punched a lot. He gets beat up a lot for some reason.
He's white trash.
The other thing that I remember about him is maybe you can share more information about this if I'm wrong. But he's like 40 years old, and he had like a 19-year-old girlfriend, and he released like pornography of her without her.
She was actually younger. She was barely 18, and she wasn't entirely mentally competent as well. So this is why her father got a restraining order against him eventually. But yeah, he had sex with her, and again, out of spite, in order to spite someone on the internet, he got fucking drunk again on the internet as he was, as his enemy, I guess, was streaming. And he decides to send this guy porn of him fucking this girl where his micro penis is visible, and he sticks his thumb up her asshole, and then he pulls it out and he sniffs it. And I don't know why he would share that fucking video, but...
it was against her consent as well, right? Like, that's genuine sexual assault.
Yes, I don't think he got charged. I forget what happened with that court case. I think he pled guilty, but it was kind of dropped or something.
So who is his audience? What is he like? What does he do when he's not getting his ass beat?
Dude, I have no idea. I have tried. This is something that's unanimous in like all of us Ethan Ralph fans, like followers of the lolcow. Is his show is actually unwatchable. It's so fucking boring because all he does is. He goes online, he goes live, he opens up like Tucker Carlson or Fox News or CNN or something, and he just comments on it. That's it, but most of it is just silence. He just sits there in silence with his stupid fucking sunglasses and he drinks, and that's it. And sometimes he calls the weather lady a cunt.
Here you are! Here you are again! With your nasty gook wife! And her plate of fried Labrador! Get away from me! You make me sick!